What's up? Welcome to the Sap Shop. My name's Dylan. Today we're talking about heat sources. This little tiny heater, is it even worth buying anymore? I'm going to talk about that in a little bit more, so stick around and see what I have to say. Have you ever wanted to cook bacon on a propane furnace? Portable little cooking bacon machine? I seen somebody do it. All you gotta do is rip the safety grate off of it, flip it over, hook it back onto it, slap some bacon on it, boom, crispy pork. So the Buddy heater, it's been around for a while and they have some pretty good stats. There's been a ton of videos of people making them about, are they safe in RVs, small spaces, carbon monoxide tests, all that stuff. And from what I've seen, these things are pretty safe. I mean, they're efficient, put out some heat. I mean, it's hot right here. And they just do what they're supposed to do. They're a great thing to have on hand for being prepped, for having a small shop, something you need heat. This thing's perfect. Now, is the Buddy heater what you want to go with now, 2025? I mean, since these came out, technology's come a long way. I mean, for me, diesel heaters are a big part of my life. I heat this with a diesel heater. And a diesel heater that I bought was $30 more than this guy. And so, just to put it in perspective, this is putting out 9,000 BTUs for 3 hours on the highest setting. And it's putting out 4,000 BTUs on the low setting for 6 hours. That's pretty good. My diesel heater is putting out 26,000 BTUs indefinitely. You know, it's as long as I keep the fuel in there. I mean, this thing could run too, but it's just pumping out a lot more heat. So when it comes to choosing a heat source for your workshop, now I do think if you need something that's not going to be permanent, because a diesel heater is kind of permanent, you got to pipe everything, get it set up. You have to have it kind of set up. This thing, I just toss it on the table and put it in here, and I'm pretty warm so far. I am getting toasty. Maybe because it's because I'm standing right next to it, about to melt. But this shot is pretty good. You got the nice diesel heater. You got the nice Buddy heater. Diesel heater's over there. And you got me. But when it comes to heating a workshop or a small space, like a little house, this thing's pretty great. Now, one thing you do gotta consider is it is a little propane heater. And natural gas propane, when it's heating, it kind of kicks out some condensation. I've had a lot of problems with that last winter, with condensation building up my windows. With diesel heater and electric heaters, you don't get that condensation buildup. So the pros and cons kind of weigh themselves out. Pro, this thing, super easy to use, super portable, and safe. Cons, you got condensation. You do have a hot flame right here. So when you're working in a woodworking shop, it's kind of, I wouldn't want to keep this going because dust fires are a thing. So it can be not safe depending on what you're doing in them. What you're doing around these things. Don't do anything inside of them. That's probably ethically wrong. But depending on what you're doing, like I don't want to cut a bunch of wood with this thing burning. It just doesn't feel right. I would be kind of iffy about it. If it gets knocked over for a minute, there's so many flammable things. The walls are so flammable. It's dried lumber that's been tacked on my walls. So, for me, this thing might be great to, like, for right now. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm cleaning. Don't need to plug the diesel heater in because it ain't that serious. I just need a little bit of warmth to kind of take off the edge. This is perfect. But for when I'm actively working in a shop like this thing kind of dates itself compared to all of my other options, especially my diesel heater. So this is a quick video. Long story short, you're just looking at my face and this thing. I think this thing's still worth buying. I think it's still worth getting. You can always turn it on, let it heat up your shop for it, turn it off, and do what you got to do. But if you're able to snag a diesel heater or even a little wood burner, I think those are two better options than this. But don't count the Buddy heater out because it's still worth having around your house for prepping and for emergencies. So that's my video. If you liked a little bit of information and hear me ramble on about a tiny heater that's melting me slowly from the inside, just right here. Just click that like button, subscribe, and I got some more videos, some more builds, and some more fun stuff coming right up. Have a good night.